What's going on, guys? Back with another video of the Division 2. Um, Probably gonna make this a shorter one, possibly, I'm not too sure. I jumped up the difficulty to hard because genuinely having like too easy of a time on this game. So I'm just gonna yap for a second, talk about the NHL, probably a bit about baseball, and a bit about the NBA. So the NHL playoffs, I'll start with the NHL. They'll probably the least watch one. Right now, the NHL playoffs are roughly 4 games in for everybody. 5 games, yeah, 4 games in. A lot of series are really close. Others are not. The Colorado Avalanche already beat the Kings. Normally, the Kings are really good in the playoffs. They just like always lose to really good teams, which is the case this year. I think Colorado by far the best team in the NHL. It's not really close. Oh, I can also talk about the NFL too. That will be oh my god. Oh my god. I'm discombobulated. Oh my. Yeah, the Colorado Avalanche already won their series, beat the Kings today. Just a 4-game sweep. It was not even close. Right now, the Oilers are up against the Ducks. Ducks lead the series though, so they could. Oilers could tie it up. Lightning and Habs, they're tied right now. Buffalo is up 3-1 to Boston. Pittsburgh actually beat Philly today, so it's 3-1 Philly. That's a great series. I love like interstate teams playing. Same with like same city, like New York, like the Subway Series in baseball. I think it's always the best games. I feel. That's about it. No series are finished yet. Oh, jeez. The Lakers and Rockets are playing right now. Game 4. Lakers are up 3-0. My GOAT, LeBron James. Boston leads 3-1. Spurs lead 3-1. Cavs, Raptors tied. Minnesota is beating Denver 3-1 in the series. A lot of 3-1 series. Lakers are the only team I think that might be able to sweep, which I'm just saying. No, my bad. OKC also has a chance to sweep, and most likely will because of the refs. Bless up. The NFL draft took place. Let me get that up. NFL is probably the one that I know the least about by far. Most is baseball, hockey, basketball, football. So in the NFL draft, Fernando Mendoza obviously was the first overall pick. I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, football is the one that I know least about. So I'm not really too sure. I also don't watch college football, so watch the NFL and that's about it. I'll watch like occasional highlights whenever they get posted. But Fernando Mendoza obviously was the #1 pick. I think everybody and their mom knows that. I do know, David Bailey was an odd pick. At #2, the Texas Tech edge rusher. To the Jets though, so it doesn't really matter who they draft. They're still gonna be shit. Then Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals, which he's probably the best player in the draft. He's a monster, but he's also on a shit team. To be fair, all of them are shit. I think Fernando Mendoza might be the only person who Like I have a feeling that the Raiders bought a lot, so I have a feeling that they might do well, but we'll see. Carnell Tate to Tennessee, which is a pretty good pickup. Carnell Tate, a dog as well. It's again just not a really good team. To be fair, all of these first teams just aren't really good. The Raiders spent a lot of money, so I picked up a bunch of people. They might be good. Jets are always shit, forever will be. Cardinals Cardinals have a bright future. Honestly, Jeremiah Love, Trey McBride's a dog, Marvin Harrison, and that's about it. Uh, I don't. I think their quarterback right now though is what is it, Jacoby Brissett? So I'm not gonna look that up. I could be wrong. I'm gonna leave that in though. Then at number 5, Arvell Reese, another edge rusher to New York. I don't really know. That's probably the last thing New York needs is D line. Only unless I mean they traded away Dexter Lawrence, but they still have majority D line. Like that's a lot of their players are D line. So yeah, I don't know New York's game plan on that. I'm not gonna act like I can make it make sense. I just know that they have a lot of D line talent. So Ty Simpson. Um, the one thing about the Ty Simpson to the Rams, I'm gonna bring that up because that's a big talking point right now. I get it. Matthew Stafford just won a MVP, but I think having Ty Simpson, it's probably not the guy that they want it, but I think it was like their backup pick or whatever. I feel like whoever they were gonna pick, I mean, like Mekhi Lemon was still there, so I don't really know who. Like, I feel like it was like a last minute decision. It was like, yeah, let's get a guy just in case Stafford retires. I don't know when his contract ends with the Rams, but I love the Sean McVay face. Like his reaction was priceless, honestly. But I think it's I think it's an all like a decent pick. Just like you don't know, one injury like Matthew Stafford is so good. It's kind of nice to have him be a teacher to Ty Simpson because if Matthew Stafford retires, maybe it may not be this year, it might not be next year, but like, is he gonna be that guy still 3 years? Oh my god, I'm getting beamed. Oh my god, I'm getting beamed. Oh my god, I'm getting beamed. Yeah, it's just Matthew Stafford's not always gonna be that guy, and he is coming off of an MVP season, but he's also old as shit. And I get it, quarterbacks can play for a while, but it's also football. So one bad hit and one bad landing might take Matthew Stafford out for the whole season. I'm not wishing that, of course. I love Matthew Stafford. I got Matthew Stafford jersey. I'm not even. I'm not a Rams fan. I'm not a Lions fan, but I love Matthew Stafford. So I think it's a decent pick. Uh, Ruben Bain's going to be an absolute monster. And he shouldn't have been picked 15, and I think he might kill someone on the field because he was pissed. So that's going to be fun to watch. The Eagles, I assume, are going to trade one of their wide receivers, probably AJ Brown. But they drafted Mekhi Lemon, 20th overall, trade it up to get him, so the Steelers couldn't get him, and it's kind of just like an absolute elite move. But yeah, Mekhi Lemon to the Eagles. I assume, yeah, the Eagles gotta trade someone. They have so many targets, and Jalen Hurts doesn't throw the ball anyways. I don't really know what they're gonna do with another wide receiver. It's gonna be an interesting watch. It's gonna be an interesting watch. Other than that, my Bills traded out of the first round. I'm only gonna go over the first round because I have a lack of ball knowledge. So me going in depth is kind of pointless on later round picks. I think the Bills did pretty solid from what I have seen. Like, I haven't seen anyone lose their mind. They drafted defense, which we need desperately. Uh, Wide receivers, like we got DJ Moore in the off season. Well, still the off season, but we got DJ Moore earlier in the off season. Um, I'm still holding out hope for Keon Coleman because it's his third year. Like, I'm not expecting him to be an absolute dog, like, right away. And I feel like if Keon Coleman can take a little bit of a step up, maybe become a good wide receiver 2, DJ Moore be our wide receiver 1. I would love Khalil Shakir being our wide receiver 3. That's a good wide receiver room, in my opinion. As a person with lack of ball knowledge. Oh yeah, I'm gonna finish this video off with the Red Sox. The Red Sox fired everybody, all of their coaching staff. So like out of everybody, I thought like Alex Cora is probably the last person I would think would get fired. This guy is quite possibly one of the best coaches in the MLB. Yeah, Boston Red Sox fire manager Alex Cora and 5 coaches, which is I don't know, it might be like one of the like I would be shocked if that happened before. If that happened before, I would be shocked. It's also baseball, so I kind of wouldn't be at the same time. But yeah, the Red Sox have no manager. I don't think they've signed anyone at this time, but oh, they called up their AAA coach, which or AAA manager. So which is wild, which is wild. Because respectfully, it's the front office's fault. You trade away Rafael Devers, who is like, don't get me wrong, was he a locker room issue? Probably, but he's also the guy in your franchise, so he should really be the one being like, yeah, like I don't get it when a player can have their own like wants. Like Rafael Devers only wanted to play third base, so they traded his ass because they had Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman left in free agency. That dude opted out of his contract and dipped for Chicago. Like legit, the if the Red Sox could add anyone to their team, it would probably be Rafael Devers. Rafael Devers is one of the best power hitters. I think he's off to a slow start. But I think he always starts off on a slow start. Like he's always a slow starter. So you can't fault him for that. That's him every single year. But if I go to his baseball reference, last year he had 35 home runs and 109 RBIs. Would that not be great to add to a team that just is unable to score runs? Like a defense first team like the Red Sox would love to have that. And everybody that they traded for, Jordan Hicks is gone. Jordan Hicks is on the White Sox now. And I don't even know who the other player was in that trade because it was just so awful. Like I get it, you have to get locker room cancers out of the team, but like it was a bad move, honestly. I think that set them back. It's also that just no one's playing good on Boston right now. Their best player is probably Wilyer Abreu. Yeah, right now, to be fair, I'm just yapping right now. But yeah, Wilyer Abreu is their best player by far. Yeah, four home runs, 12 RBIs, batting 297 is some teams' fifth best hitter. It's the Red Sox best player. I mean, Trevor Story has 17 RBIs, so you could say him, but he's also batting 198. It's just not a good showing. And Garrett Crochet's awful. I'm not trying to dig into the Red Sox because I do genuinely like them. And I had Garrett Crochet in top 3 for Cy Young as my prediction for this year. The only bright side of this team is Aroldis Chapman. 117 ERA, 7 innings. So take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, that's all I can say on the Red Sox. I don't want to absolutely torch them, but yeah, I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them. They are legitimately worse than Well, they scored 17 runs yesterday. They might turn it around. Probably not. It's also the AL East, so it's such a hard division to win. Yeah, best of luck to the Red Sox. And yeah, I'll leave the video there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.